Hi everyone and welcome to the latest edition of
Pompey Women Vlogs.
Today we're at New Lodge for Billericay Town versus Pompey Women in the league. It's great to be back vlogging again. Happy New Year to all of our viewers. Yeah. We did plan pre-Christmas to have a vlog for the Southampton Cup game, but unfortunately the day after I fell ill and I've been pretty ill over Christmas, so I never managed to get the vlog out. We had planned it, I'd done all special graphics for it, we'd arrived at the ground early, we'd filmed loads of pre-match footage, but unfortunately with me being so ill I was actually in hospital, alongside the fact that the sun decided to come up in the first half and completely ruin all the first half footage, because the sun went straight down the lens. And basically, if I can find it, I'll put a clip of Emma's goal to show you what it's like. And basically we lost all the first half footage, which was a real shame. But we're back today. Pompey have had an amazing start to the season, 9 wins out of 10 in the league. We're really looking to push for that league title. So I'll put a copy of the table as it stands up now, so you can have a look where we are. So as you say, quite tight at the top. Pompey have got 2 games in hand on leaders hashtag. Every game is crucial now. We've got 12 games left. I reckon 9 or 10 wins will secure us the title, but we've got some big tough games coming up. Hashtag at home is huge next week. We also play Rugby and Ipswich at home and Ipswich away as well. So some massive games which are going to go a long way to deciding who wins the title. So Abby, Pompey have done brilliantly, haven't they, in the first half of the season? What have they got to do to make sure that carries on?
I mean, I guess we just have to keep going and just keep going on how we have been going, and just hopefully try to avoid on any defeats, because that would definitely knock us back. Yeah, we're just so tight with the other teams.
We just got to keep winning week in, week out, and see this home. After such a brilliant start to the season, we really just need to stay focused and take one game at a time. So today we've got Billericay. The lineup's out, so let's have a look who Jay selected to play today.
In goal are captain Hannah Holton, Nicole Barrett, Jazz Younger, Reva Cassidy, Izzy Collins, Ava Robotham, Lita Rutherford, Danny Lane, Georgie Freeland, Emily Pittman and Beth Lumsden. Our subs today are Ella Wild, Annie Rolfe, Ali Hall, Ella Humphrey and Emma Jones.
So that's the lineup today. One big omission from that squad is Sophie Quirk. We're not sure why she's not in the squad today. She's here, we've seen her. Perhaps she's injured, I don't know. Maybe. But that's obviously a big miss for Pompey. She provides a lot of goals and assists. But Abby, it's a squad game, isn't it?
Yeah, well, to win a league, you can't just rely on 11 players to do it for you. Everyone in the squad's got to do well and pull their weight. So I think hopefully we can go out today and get a win, really. Yeah, it's a big chance for Emily Pittman, who starts today. She's been an impact player off the bench for a lot of the season. So Emma Jones on the bench as well. So yeah, a little bit of rotation to what you would consider our standard 11. But as Abby said, it's a squad game. You don't win a league with 11 players. You win a league with 18 players. Everybody has to contribute during the season. Everyone needs to contribute with goals, assists and clean sheets. So it's a chance for some of those other players to come in today and, get the job done for Pompey. So yeah, excited to see what they can do. So we're playing at New Lodge today. I'll give you a quick pan around of the ground. A place where we won 4-3 in the 94th minute last season. What a game that was. So here's where we're playing today. That's your lineup, that's where we're playing. We know what's at stake today. There's some other big games in the league today. Oxford and Ipswich are playing each other. Hashtag have got a tough game away at MK Dons. So yeah, it could end up being a big weekend in deciding this league. Everyone could be changing around in the league today, so.
Yeah, big game, looking forward to it. Let's see how the girls get on in the first half. Okay, so half time here, Billericay 0, Pompey 0. I wouldn't say a frustrating half. I'd say maybe frustrating that we're not ahead. We've had a lot of the possession, almost all of the possession has been Pompey. We've had quite a few chances, but we just can't find the back of the net. And as the half's gone on, Billericay have started to grow into the game, not in the sense of creating chances themselves, but in the sense that they seem more sure of themselves defensively. They're a bit nervous in the opening 10 minutes, probably given our goal difference, expecting an onslaught. But as the half went on, they started to, I think, believe in themselves a bit more.
Yeah.
So, Abby, what are your thoughts?
I mean, we're having so much possession, but yeah, as you said, we just can't find the back of the net. And I mean, I think we can do it. I just think we've got to believe in ourselves a bit more and like have more shots and just maybe, yeah, just get.
I think our variety of attacking play's been good. We've been trying some short balls, we've been using the wings, long balls, and we've been trying long shots. So we're not trying the same thing over and over again. I think one of the biggest issues is as we come forward, when we're trying to build the play up, as we come forward, Billericay sit further and further back, which means basically they end up with 10 players camped in the box. And then our final pass or final action, whether it be a shot or a final pass through, has not been good enough, which means we're not getting the clear-cut chances perhaps we should have. If we can tidy that up a bit, so get our shots from the edge of the box on target and maybe that final pass in the right place, like ahead of the attacking player, I think that will make a big difference and we will score. But these games are always really tricky. The more you dominate, the more vulnerable you can be at the back. We saw that with the men at Cheltenham yesterday. You know, dominated play, but ended up losing 2-1. And I think the women need to be very aware of that today. And we need to be careful of that. Because if we don't get an early goal, Billericay are going to look to try and, you know, time waste a bit more. Their keeper's already been warned for time wasting once. So you know, they'll look to sit back and try and grab a goal from a set piece, and you know, there's no reason why they couldn't do that. So we need to be careful. We do need to be really careful, and really come out the blocks firing and try and get an early goal. I think that's going to be key. If we get an early goal, I can see us controlling the game, but the longer it goes on 0-0, the more Billericay are gonna grow in confidence. So
yeah, I agree.
okay, let's see how the girls get on in the second half.
Scoreboard number 21, Owen Hall. Goal for Portsmouth, scoreboard number 21.
Okay, full time here, Billericay 0, Pompey 1. Get in! What a great result in the end. God, we had to work hard for that. We've just managed to grab manager Sadler to get his thoughts on the game and the rest of the season. So here's what he had to say. Joined on the vlog by manager Sadler. Jay, you had to work hard for that, didn't you, today?
Yeah, we did, to be fair. And we got to give a lot of credit to Billericay. They set up the complete opposite what we thought they would. 4-4-2 in a block. How'd you frustrate Pompey? Doubling up on our wide areas. So we had to come up with something different, some central combinations. It took us a while to really get into our stride and allow that frustration not only on the pitch, off it with me too. Allow that the game's going to be frustrating. We just needed to find a way, and a moment of real quality with M. Jones linking up with Ali, and I think the subs made a big impact towards the end.
A couple of changes to our traditional starting lineup, of especially that front three today. And first game after Christmas, it was always going to be tough. It always is. We've seen that with Ipswich losing today. It's always the first fixture after Christmas is always tough. But if you're going to win leagues, champions find a way, don't they? You must be proud of your side today for keep going and finding a way.
Immensely proud, and we keep saying that about remaining calm, remaining positive, knowing we've got the quality within the squad. Obviously, coming into this game with Emma Jones not fully fit, ready to start the game, and Sophie Quirk picking up an ankle injury. We obviously had to change a few things around, and it worked to a degree, but I felt like we keep calling them subs, but they were finishers today, and our players had to hand the baton to someone different to come on, and I think Emily Pittman did a fantastic job to wear them down. And then as soon as the spaces were there, you see Emma Jones and Ali Hall linking up, and good to get Annie Rolfe back on the pitch as well, her 50th game today, I think, and
your 200th,
and my 200th, yeah. But yeah, no, listen, like you said, it's testament to the character of the group. I think the last game when we went one down against Southampton, which we didn't deserve, it tested our character, and this group showed it in abundance, and today we needed to draw off that, and I think they did that, so immensely proud.
With massive game next week, hashtag at home, huge, isn't it? It's an absolutely massive game. We've also got rugby in Ipswich before the end of March, so we're playing all the teams at top before the end of March. And what do you see as the key game? Do you see those as key games, or do you see games like this against the other sides not going for the title as key? Which ones do you, or are they all important?
Yeah, no, I said when we looked at the start of the year and we looked at turn of the year and we come back in, I said the most important game's your next game. I know it's cliche, but everyone can look at hashtag, and the amount of questions I've had from media outlets, from family, from friends, from everyone, that hashtag game's massive, even from the club, and it's only massive if you beat Billericay today. It means nothing. Hashtag are currently 2-1 up at half time, so it means nothing if you don't win this game today. And as I said, Billericay have done a number. They're doing well, or they want to improve upon the result obviously against Oxford towards the back end of the season, or the back end of the year. And yeah, no, this was so important. Now the next game against hashtag is so important. And then after that, we have a nice little break, I believe, unless the league obviously throw a fixture in there, and then it's back to Ipswich, which we'll focus on. So every game is going to come thick and fast. It's going to be a relentless schedule, but we need to be ready for all of them. As you can see today, you can slip up at any moment.
So today, Mark, before Christmas should have been our halfway point, shouldn't it? But the Ipswich game was off. So today we're exactly halfway through the season. With 4 teams challenging at the top this year and taking points off each other, how many points do you think is going to get the winners of the league the title this year?
It's a good question.
So I said late 50s, 60s.
We've
maybe
got 56 potentially as a number targeted. However, what are we on now? 11, so there's 33 points, and we want to win all 33. Yeah. That's what we want to do now. We've just got to focus on us, and obviously we know we're in a driving seat, and if we can do that, then we win the league. But ultimately, we know that every game's going to pose its own challenges. Today posed a big challenge, and we've overcome that. And then hashtag will pose another challenge, because hashtag are done superb, and they're winning games of football, and they're keeping up pace. And the other thing we've got to look at is if MK Dons do turn that game around, and Oxford winning against Ipswich today slowly puts them back in contention with a run-in. So this league is no means over. I think it'll go all the way down to the wire, and for us it's just focusing on the next one and ensuring we keep winning.
When you look at the fixtures, you see we've got Ipswich, hashtag and rugby all at Wesley Park, and then you look at the atmosphere there was again against Southampton, and I mean that was an amazing atmosphere. The fans really make a difference, don't they, in those home games?
Yeah, you don't get like that. You don't get it like that anywhere else. Pompey fans are unique for the men and for the women. Taking my little boy to the Bolton men's game, and you're like, wow, that Southampton game was the emotion you feel, the energy and the pride representing the football club was immense. And we need that noise against hashtag, because I don't think teams in our league are used to that. I don't even think Southampton were used to the hostility that we created.
They were
rattled right from the off, and that's credit not only to the 16 players that we utilise and to all the subs that and all the staff that we have, but also to the supporters. We need their noise, we need them, and we need them against hashtag on Sunday, and collectively together we've got the quality. And now I think this result, the way we've won it, gives us that belief to go, do you know what, sometimes you're not going to win every game 7, 8, 9. We know we've got the quality to do that. Sometimes you have to, as you said, future champions show a bit of steel, and they win 1-0 and they keep 9 clean sheets in 11. So yes, we didn't have the quality and the decision making and the detail in one box, but the other box we were superb today.
Brilliant. Thanks for joining us, Jake.
Great to see you back, by the way. I know you weren't like you're saying on this side, but obviously everything you've gone through, and we're just delighted to have you and Abby and all your family back and well, and had a good Christmas. So.
Great, thanks, Jay.
No, pleasure. Cheers.
So that's Jay's thoughts on the game. Abby, what are yours?
I mean, pretty close to Jay's, to be honest. But I think the starting 11 around Billericay crazy and tired, and like, so by the time the subs came on, it was just so much. And yeah, gladly Ali got the goal. So
Yeah,
that
that's
was
a
really
fair
great.
point. Yeah,
And Emma.
we were so dominant for the whole game. But Billericay, they grew in confidence as the game went on, and actually they had a couple of chances in the second half. So we had to work so hard for that. And that's what's going to happen. You're not going to have it. I know we've been scoring a lot of goals this season, but you're not going to have it your own way every week. You're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to grind out wins, especially away from home.
Yeah.
And today we did that. If there's anything to prove that this squad has the pedigree to go on and win the league, it's today with results like this. Now there's a long way to go the season, we're only halfway through, but today's result was really good, really big. You just felt that if we could just get a goal and win this game, it would really prove that we are capable of grinding out results, because God, it was freezing. It is absolutely freezing here today. I know that sounds lame, but all those little things added
like
up.
The wind and the
away
rain.
from home just after Christmas, some players missing, all the excuses under the sun that the squad could have used today. But they just have a no excuse culture here, and that's brilliant to see. So I'll put a copy of the league table up. Hashtags game's only at half time, so I'll put a copy of the full-time table after their game's finished. Massive game against them next week. Huge game at the top of the table. Get yourselves down to Wesley Park. It's going to be an absolute cracker. If Pompey can win that, they really are going to put themselves in pole position going into the last 10 games of the season. So all your support is really appreciated. So thanks for joining us. It's great to be back vlogging again, and we'll see you next time.